Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Kinfolk Farms. This is Shane. Pretty excited about today. I'm hoping to get this irrigation put in the Muscadine vineyard. Once I get the irrigation put in, those 5 rows will be done. So I'm pretty excited. Of course, we got a 70% chance of rain today, but let's get to feeding these guys before we get started. Also go down here and check on these baby chicks. We're so excited to have chicks back on the farm again. We just can't believe it. Finally got here. Let's see how they're doing this morning. Oh, they're looking great. They're looking great. Might have to top off that feeder. They have drinking every bit of that. They've eaten almost all that. They are working. Drinking tons of water and eating tons of food. And they're not huddled all up under the light, so we know they're plenty warm. They're finally going underneath the little heat mat under there. They're just looking great. Got plenty of warmth on a yucky rainy day. They're eating. Let me top these guys off real quick. Okay, everybody. What we're doing now is we're putting in the irrigation. We got all our plants in our Muscadine vineyard. For the first 5 rows, we still got a ways to go, but today we're putting in irrigation. I got a 1,000-foot roll of irrigation, and I'm out of breath now because I put in a row and a half just to see how this would work before I turned the camera on. And I don't know how else to roll this stuff out except by do it by hand, and it's just about to kill me. But we're gonna get this last row rolled out. Y'all stick around. We'll see if we can't speed this thing up. Okay guys, next we're going to strap that irrigation to the bottom wire all the way down, just using regular zip straps. Ison's does sell this little curly plastic thing that wraps around the pipe and the wire itself, but I went to Ison's this morning and forgot all about them. Another little thing I want to tell you guys, on all your hoses, leave some slack, because we're going to trench. We're going to trench all the way the length of all these lines and tie all these in together underground. That way we can run up and down the lines if we need to cut grass or any of that. We're going to have tees on all these underground. I'll show you that here in a minute. Guys, I'll tell you another thing. You don't have to use a bottom wire. I like it for a guide wire to run my plants up. Let's see, yeah, I'll run my plants up. I can strap that Blue X tube on there. But you can actually lay your irrigation down on the ground and just use them landscaping staples and staple it down to the ground. If you're spraying, which of course we don't spray, but if you're spraying, you can do that. Or if you're using landscape fabric, which we're going to start doing. So we may do away with the bottom wire, but I'm not sure. I actually like it for the fact that I can strap them Blue X tubes to it. But you don't have to use bottom wire. You can actually just lay that irrigation down on the ground. I'll tell you what we're using on this irrigation. These 1/2 gallon per hour emitters. These things are fantastic. You hook your hose up and every single plant out there gets 1 gallon per hour. So it's really easy to do the math. You got 50 plants, every hour you're spending out 50 gallons of water, so you can sort of keep an eye on. Like us, we're on a well, so I really got to watch it. But we watered all our muscadines and all our fruit. We really hammered that water last year. We didn't have any problems. I'm waiting for it to catch up with us, but But these things are fantastic. Half gallon per hour. They actually have a gallon per hour, and one size smaller than this. They have one bigger and one smaller. I just figured a half gallon makes the math a little easier for me. But I wanted to tell you guys something. I switched to the drill. I have been using this thing, and it didn't dawn on me till just a little while ago. I did all those 40 plants in my front yard last year with this thing, and it like to drove me crazy. It's a cool little product if you don't have a drill. It punches a hole in there, but it will work you to death. This little thing just needs to be sharpened. I could probably sharpen it, but it just works you to death. And it hit me. I'm like, why don't you just use a drill? So the drill is 10 times easier. Or sometimes you just don't use your head, huh? Okay guys, you can see how it turns out going down the line. It turned out really looking good. 12 inches on each side, that's all you need. All the way down the row, back down, we'll do all of them. Okay, next guys, we're going to attach this female end to our hose. And once you push it on, it just threads right on. You just screw it right on. And then we can attach our hose. All right guys, now for the fun part, the trenching. Okay guys, now that we got our trench cleared out, we'll put our hose in and start running our little T's to everything in our elbows, and we'll join everything together into one big irrigation system. Okay guys, now to hook up the water, turn it on, give it a test. Well guys, this is the start of our vineyard. Still got all that to go. But these emitters are working just great. They put out a half a gallon of water per hour. We got them about 12 inches on each side of the plant. And in 3 or 4 years, we'll end up moving them about 4 inches out. We'll put a dummy plug in, or we may decide just to leave these in. But we'll put another one about 4 inches out, or 4 foot out on each side. And that way, because the roots will start growing the length of the vine. But look what just flew in. Spring is getting here. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all checking out our videos and watching me put in my vineyard. I really appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. If you're not a subscriber, where it says subscribe, click it. The little bell, click it. YouTube will let you know every time we put out a video. I really, really appreciate you guys watching our videos. We absolutely love this. We love you guys to death. We love the comments. Thanks for all the comments. I've been getting a ton of comments here lately. And if I had a ton of subscribers like some of these other channels, I don't know how they do it. I really appreciate the comments. We love you guys to death. We'll see you on the next video.